Today, we will listen to a fantasy historical manhua that focuses on women empowerment, entitled The Empress Harem. The story starts with a woman kneeling in front of the Empress, revealing she has been betrayed by her most beloved man and was sentenced to be executed. She promised herself that if there's a next life, she will never give her heart to anyone and will make them pay for her blood. The next scene was changed into the modern world, where a man was nagged for losing 25 million yuan while he argued that he didn't do it on purpose and was busy on that day. Li Yan'an, the protagonist of the story and the CEO of the company, revealed that the man didn't have to come to work tomorrow while some staff was talking about her being heartless. And she got the position because she went on the boss car. She heard the two talking and pouring the coffee on the floor, so that they have something to do by cleaning the mess. Li Yan'an was walking home, talking to her mother about getting married when she saw her boyfriend with another woman on his side. She called his name while the man became shocked to see her and asked the reason for her to be in that place. She told him that she came to see him because he told her that he was going to come late and saw that he was just lying having an affair. The man apologized and told her the truth, that she was too strong and independent to the point she doesn't need him. She was so rich and pretty that he didn't deserve her. He needs someone he can protect for a lifetime. Li Yan'an became furious after daring to play a trick on her while they were dating for 2 years. She is about to slap his woman when the man stops her, asking Li Yan'an to slap him instead, since he is the one who proposed to her. She was shocked and dumbfounded, thinking, why is she a woman? And why did he waste her 2 years for someone trash as him? She drank to her heart's content, thinking how a business genius such as her to fall with that kind of man and fall under some random snake woman. She swore that if ever she gets a second life, she will never give her heart to anyone. The woman fell into a deep sleep when she heard someone calling her name, asking for her help. She woke up in an unfamiliar place when she noticed a beautiful naked man lying beside her. She becomes more shocked to realize she isn't wearing anything. The man woke up and asked her what's wrong, while she was having a nosebleed, seeing him, thinking what she did when she drank. Suddenly, a white-haired man appeared, calling her the third princess, asking what happened. Li Yan'an rose up and went to the mirror, only to find out it wasn't her. Though her face was similar to hers, it's definitely not her, because she noticed that her big chest has gone. The man calmed her down, but the blanket she was wearing fell off and shouted that she will call the police. The two men were surprised with her reaction, while she went running on the door, asking herself if she traveled in the past. After opening the door naked, she finds more men kneeling in front of her. She becomes more shocked when she hears the white-haired man call them her husbands. After the incident, she found herself at the center of her 7 husbands who were gaining her favor, and wondering what kind of world is this. She looks to the left and finds women who were serving as knights. When she looks at the right, she will find men wearing beautiful dress moving gracefully. She's wondering if there's a problem with that world. Is it that this world is the opposite, where women are honored while men are humbled? Realizing the situation, she then understands. She also finds out that she is the third princess of Liu Kingdom, but because of many symptoms in childhood, she became weak and shy in the world of honorable women. She lost love from the Empress, but she has 7 husbands. The green-haired man requested the other men to leave, as their wife had just recovered and lost her memory. Li Yan'an asked the white-haired man about the green-haired man's identity. The man told her that his name is Little White, while the man she slept with last night is her consort that comes from Xiaohu family, and his name is Xiaohu Feiyu. The Empress made the engagement herself, and everyone said he is a good consort. Little White explained the hierarchy of men in the harem, which starts with 1 prince consort, which she already has, 1 side consort which is still empty, and the rest are the low-ranking male concubines. He explained that she only had 7 men serving her, while Li Yan'an was shocked to know she needs to get more. She was curious to know what will happen at night. If there are so many men. Little White told her that will be her problem, but usually only the consort. And side consort has the right to serve her, but she can have all 7 at once. This explanation made her extremely shocked, questioning if that world is normal. Little White asked which one she will call to serve her, since she has been a virgin for 30 years and never had any luck with men. Now was the time to enjoy herself. Li Yan'an was happy, thinking which men to choose for the night, when she heard of her husband talking how untalented and stupid she is, while comparing her from the second princess. She became angry but calmed herself down, since she 5 husbands. Li Yan'an heard a moaning voice and discovered that one of his husbands was doing something with a female guard and caught them in the act. Feeling upset, she questioned her fate and thought the reason heaven sent her to that world was to be loved by her lover, but the result is still the same. Fei Yu asked the reason she was crying, and she realized that she also had a prince consort, but she felt upset not knowing the reason and asked herself if this man really loves Li Yan'an. She grabbed and pushed him on the bed and announced that she will pick him tonight to satisfy her, while thinking that of time traveling to the world of respectable women is just a dream. She never wants to wake up. Fei Yu was calling her name, resisting. Li Yan'an was busy in dressing him when Fei Yu asked her to stop. She became angry and questioned him if he is also one of those men looking down upon Li Yan'an. Fei Yu cleared that he would never look down upon her, and showed a tattoo on his wrist explaining that it was a virginity mark. She was surprised to know H is still a virgin, while Fei Yu realized she really lost her memory. Li Yan'an was curious about the real Li Yan'an's relationship with her consort because they haven't slept together yet. The man asked if she still wanted to continue, because he won't regret, and asked her to be gentle on him. Again? She was shocked and laid on the bed to sleep while thinking she can't be a monster, and she's not the real Li Yan'an to bed her husband. Fei Yu was disappointed Li Yan'an didn't continue to the end. She dreamed again, showing the face of real Li Yan'an and asking what did she do to her. What is her relationship with Fei Yu? And she want to go back, but the real Li Yan'an told that if she wants to go back, she has to become the Empress. Though Li Yan'an is a princess, she is poor. Though she promised to become the Empress, she doesn't want to go back to her world because this world that honors female is pretty good, and hoping that she might be able to live better. Suddenly, someone pushed her to the pond and realized that there's someone who wants her dead. But she didn't give up and jump high since she's the city's female champion at 10-meter jump. The man becomes afraid that she knows how to swim. Li Yan'an questioned him the reason of harming her, but the man immediately run, but she managed to chase him and asked him again who instructed him to harm her. The man resists to answer her question even if he died. But Li Yan'an scare him by trying to strip him naked, tie him by string and throw him in the river. But she was stopped by a woman questioning her daring behavior to mess with her male concubine. The man immediately ran towards the woman, claiming the third princess is harassing him. Li Yan'an remembered that there are 2 other princesses. The oldest princess, Li Sunuan, though kind and weak, she's full of literature and known throughout the kingdom. And the maiden princess, second in line, Li Hongying, has seduced many men by her martial arts. She doesn't only have an army but is popular amongst people. Li Yan'an then realized how hard and impossible for her to steal the throne. She paid respect to her second sister and cleared that she hadn't harassed her concubine, but I was her concubine that welcomed her and invited her to bathe. The man insisted that he wasn't. But Li Hongying kicked her concubine and told Li Yan'an not to care for the man, as she heard she's still recovering. But Li Yan'an already knew that she was the one who ordered the man to push her. Li Hongying changes her mood and grabs her hand, asking if she already looked down upon her elder sister. Fei Yu mediated between them and explained that Li Yan'an had just recovered and her memory is a little fuzzy, and asked for forgiveness. Li Hongying became more irritated and mocked Li Yan'an that she's the biggest idiot who made a man help her. Her older sister backed down but she promised she will pay her back next time. Fei Yu was very worried, asking Li Yan'an if she's fine, until he saw her face full of anger towards Li Hongying. Little White treated her hand, while she asked him the reason Li Hongying hates for her. Little White told her that it's probably because she is the most beloved princess by the Empress. Because the third princess' father was the most beloved man by the Empress, but ever since the Empress' symptoms got worse, everything in the palace was handed to the prime minister, the Jia, who is their kingdom's famous clan, and friends with the second princess, so they both target her. She was surprised to learn that her consort Fei Yu is the prime minister's son. She then realized why the real Li Yan'an never slept with Jia Fei Yu. The summary of her second day shows many attempted assassination towards her, yet no one cares for her life, until someone kidnapped her, which is the concubine of the second princess. He was undressing and explaining that he didn't do it. Her Highness will not forgive him and asked her to give birth to this slave's child. Li Yan'an asked him if he's not scared she will tell the Empress, but the man told her that the Empress is severely ill. She can't struggle since the body is weak and can't fight back. At this point the only way is to yell, but the man stops suddenly and vomits, claiming he can't continue doing it with the disgusting woman, though she's been lucky to escape. But there's probably more to come later on while her body is weak. She can't even trust anyone since she doesn't have the memories of the real Li Yan'an. The next day, she told Fei Yu that she will leave the palace to have some fun. Fei Yu requested her not to go to the fireworks areas. She changed her outfit and was ready to visit the whorehouse, out of curiosity. Suddenly, someone announced the marriage of a rich woman, but the man inside the carriage Jupet out to escape. Li Yan'an noticed that the man's hand was tied together. The man kicked the guards while trying to escape. Li Yan'an is about to go to Yanxiang Pavilion since she doesn't want to interfere, when man lands in front of her and she sees his beautiful face. Mesmerized by his beauty, Li Yan'an tried to stop the guards, but a woman told her that he was her son, that she sold for 30 pieces. Li Yan'an told her that her son is beautiful to marry off to a girl like that while pointing the bride. The woman was insulted and commanded her guard to capture her, while the beautiful man asked her to stay behind as he fought the guards and his so-called mom. Li Yan'an stopped him and gave 300 pieces to the woman to buy the beautiful man. The woman's eyes shine as she receives the amount of money in her hand and sells off her son to Li Yan'an. Li Yan'an holds the man's hand to go. While walking, she asked if his name is Jia Jinhan and told him that he can be her company starting that day. Jinhan asked what she wanted from him and started stripping and told Li Yan'an if she wanted his body, he was willing to give it to her for the compensation of saving him. He cleared that he doesn't want to marry her and become her concubine, while Li Yan'an noticed his virginity tattoo. She teased him by asking what he could do if she asked him to marry her since she already bought him. Jinhan took a stone and pointed it on his neck, telling her if she forces him to marry her, he will kill himself immediately. Li Yan'an revealed that she is only teasing him and told her identity as the third princess of Liuyang Kingdom, and she wants to become the Empress. She told him that he will be her personal guard and leave her life to him and his life will be hers. Jinhan was surprised to know the truth and accepted her proposal. She was happy but worried at the same time, thinking how Fei Yu will react to her decision. Fei Yu was questioning how they lost 302 ingots and asked who stole the treasury. Li Yan'an raised her hand while trembling and revealed that it was her who spent it, while Fei Yu asked her what she bought it for. She first took a washboard and kneeled on it to beg for forgiveness and revealed that she bought a man. Fei Yu was shocked while Jinhan paid his respect and told his identity as a normal villager. The other concubines protested to Fei Yu not to allow Jinhan to enter the harem, while Fei Yu was curious about him wearing a wedding robe and asked Li Yan'an when they got married. She denied it clearly and explained she saved him from his wedding. Fei Yu asked what will be Jinhan's position. Will it be concubine or the second consort, while Jinhan denied it. saying he will only be the prince's personal guard. Once he cleared his debt, he will immediately leave. Li Yan'an agreed and told Fei Yu that Jinhan will be only her personal guard. Fei Yu accepted him and requested to ensure the prince's safety. While excusing himself out of the room, Li Yan'an was concerned if Fei Yu was angry.